Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell. Thank you so much for all of your support, all the people who message in, who take the time, share the love back and hit the like button and help the channel to grow and put energy into the channel, because that's how we get the collective messages out there. I have been inundated with the collective and what people are going through, and I do see clients all day every day, so there's definitely proof of collective energy that a lot of people are going through a situation, and I feel like this reading, I was just called to do this reading. I've got a little bit of time in between clients, so I will do this reading because I do feel it's a follow-on from the reading that I posted on Instagram and also TikTok and places like that, because there's more to this. And it is dealing with the bigger issues, the big questions. I think because we're moving into that 2023 7. 7 is spiritual, fated, karmic, destined spiritual contracts. So, we are seeing a lot of accumulation right up before that big alignment, April, May, forward into the new. And as you know, before you step into the new, we have to go through the massive cleanup, the massive activations, the toxicities out, the chaos is out, the change is out, facing our shadows, all of us, healing, all the work that we do. So it is a collective, colossal mess, let's face it. How many people are saying about the energies that don't even notice that stuff, and the same symptoms with sleeping and odd energies and can't be around energies, and it's there, guys. We can't deny it, right? There's so much going on in our world, and we have had that war of authority and control over freedom, the dark and the light. It's been everywhere. So don't take it personally, but the follow on from this reading that I was pulled to do is I'm going to get down deep, and this is going to be raw truth and the rawness, because these are things people are saying to me. So I'm kind of being a voice for them in a way. And it was about, people feeling done. They're done. Their energy is over. 11:11 on my clock up there. They're done. We are done with the same old energy. And this is being done with the old energy, the old collective energy, and we're waiting for that new transformation into the new. So physically, our energy is done physically. It's done spiritually. It's done mentally and emotionally. But let's talk about the 3D, because we are in the 3D. And people have been saying to me, it doesn't matter where they watch information, podcasts, YouTube, they are so sick of hearing the wrong people, cancel that, people doing the wrong thing. And I know people say there's no right or wrong, everything's a lesson. Well, you know what? We're over it. It's very clear what's of the dark, what's of the light. We are overhearing about these divine masculines or feminines choosing karmic relationships, and this is the follow-on from the reading that I did earlier, very quickly. And I've already had a massive response to it. People are done. We have got on here, we are in a day and age of being evolved collective consciousness. You cannot sit there now and not pretend you don't know about karma, energy, humanitarian, vibrational frequency, divine alignment, divine counterparts, higher purposes. We have been in the biggest spiritual awakening of karma, fighting the dark and the light. You cannot tell me in this day and age now, there is so much information out there, particularly for the last 3 years, telling people to their face what's going on. And do you know what the majority of the outcome is from any reader? And we get frustrated with it, trust me. The karmics win. The low vibrational people win. And I know it's not win or lose, but they're walking away with the victory. The bad behavior, the lower toxic vibrational frequency, the lying, the cheating, the stealing, the this, the that, whether it's energy, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, manipulation, narcissism, you name it. They're in relationships. They're getting the love, they're getting the partner, they're getting the victory, they're getting what they want. And we have the other ones over here doing the work, taking the hits, taking the falls, healing humanity, healing themselves, healing their family, getting the betrayals, getting the deceit, the deceptions. The Ten of Swords, let's just call it the Ten of Swords. Just, can you find a spot to stick another sword in my back? And these are the people who actually don't do that stuff to people. They're loyal, they're faithful, they're honest, they're truthful. You know, they're coming from a place of purity, pure intention. They're looking for real love. They're literally looking for love. They're literally looking to make a difference in the world. They're literally looking to have a peaceful, harmonious relationship, lifestyle, whatever. And yet, they're the ones who miss out. In generally. They seem like the majority and they are done. That's what I mean by done. And I am going to say my bit. They are done. Ten of Swords. Message from Spirit. That's the truth. Spirit said that's the truth. The people said that's the truth. And I think what Spirit's saying here is this cycle is going to close. Trust me, this cycle is going to close. There is not one more sword you can put in this person's back. And I know I've been there. I know you've been there. This is only a message for those people who feel they are vibrationally and energetically out of the old vibrational story and lineage, and they literally can't do it anymore. There is a new beginning though. There is a message coming from Spirit. This is a death with an ace, a new start. So I'm going to be the one that says hang in there and stay positive, and because I can feel the defeatism. I can feel it. It is imbalance. It is injustice. Let's just accept it for what it is. Oh, the Moon card. Lots of illusion, delusion, emotion with the Magician. So here's an answer, because I asked Spirit for some answers for you guys. And I am annoyed because I'm in the collective energy and they're annoyed. All right? Psychic medium, feel the energy, big time. And that alone, I'm going to get into that. Spirit said we're going to get into that. This is manipulation. This is emotional, mental, this is manipulation. The Magician on the Moon card, we all know in the spiritual world we call this magic. We call this spell work. We call this manipulation, and I don't care if you're doing it in the 3D, the 5D, mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. Spirit has seen and known what spiritual manipulation is. The veil. Yeah, I cannot make it up. Emotional manipulation has been rampant. The message or answer you seek, or the people you're thinking or inquiring about, will get their message. We have an Empress here who was blindfolded. We have the Ten of Cups under the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. So there's absolute truth here in the cards that says basically the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups, let's say King of Cups because it's there, was completely and utterly blindfolded about an Empress and their Ten of Cups. Who's the Ten of Cups? Who's also the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. That's like meeting your dream person, place, situation, every box ticked, set up for success and happiness and contentment. Happily ever after. So this person, place, situation, and this is what you've all been dealing with. Someone, could be messages, talk, gossip, manipulation, the moon card, absolute manipulation. We can see it as clear as day. The big tower is coming around any and all deceit, deception. I feel we're in the thick of it. I think the universe, and it's so funny, I heard a guy say something on TikTok and he said, you know, even he's been waking up, he never wakes up, he has no problems in his life at the moment, life's good for him, he's been waking up at night, he can feel something coming, it's big, it's collective big, he's been saying it. And here it is here, deceit, deception, trickery, pulling the wool over people's eyes, the tower is coming. And can I tell you, my stomach drops when I see that tower. Anything that has been blocked, hidden, stuck in fear, told an untruth, where you didn't want to see it. I've been saying to people, you know, the universe has been holding the mirror up to people or is about to. And if you want to turn out of that mirror, there's another mirror and another mirror and another mirror and another mirror. Where they were giving or where they are giving, or if you weren't receiving, the burdens and the blockages and the restrictions are going to be released, and it's a yes, and you're moving forward. So I wanted to bring this through for all the people that contacted me and has been sending messages going, what's going on with the energy? I'm so done, I can't do this anymore. I'm bringing this through. Yep, look at that. I can't make it up. I'm so done, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to even participate. I don't feel connected. I've got no trust, no hope, no faith, no anything. That is done. That's how the people have felt. All right? Because as I said, they've put in the work. Oh, I just missed that card, but it was the Eight of Pentacles. They've put in the work. They're saying, I've done the work. How do you do the work and not get paid? How do you do the work and not get the results? That's the frustration of the collective. You know, let's get some answers. Be confident, be courage, get ready. This is about being confident, having faith, like a leap of faith, like just moving forward. Collaboration, and we have the lovers and choices here. So some of the lessons some of you had lessons in learning who you collaborated with, and it was around making choices and decisions. Others of you? Now others of you, you know, I'm going to say this, I can say this. Others of you, you are, you know, this is reevaluating. This is sort of saying, I want more. There's got to be more. We're all in that energy. This is truth, the sword of truth, practical, logical. So two messages here. Some of you could, and I get this with readings, I do get people say, we lead them. We say, go here, do this. That's there for you. That's where it'll be. Let's say we say move north or south, take that sort of job. There's a job there. Move in that direction. And I've literally had people, and that's where your partner is. That's where life is. That's where everything will take off. And then I've had people come back and they didn't do that. They didn't move to that. They didn't take that. They decided to stay around their family or friends or kids or grandchildren. And then they're wondering why things aren't moving. Because they're not listening to the sword of truth. They like to stay here and they want change, but they don't want to make the change. That's going to be a big realization for some. Some of you, some people, see, the change is coming. Some of you, you're about to see a truth, you know, the absolute truth as to what's blocking your growth. And that information's about to be presented. Oh, and I heard, and that's where karma's coming. Because out of nowhere, you're moving forward. And I do believe a lot of this will happen anyway, 2023 being a 7, the alignment April, May, and also, you know, your 7-year fated, destined, karmic, spiritual contracts with the universe doesn't kick in until your birthday. So it's birthday to birthday. So around your birthday, I think you'll be moving forward. But, you know, I feel there could be a bit bittersweet, or having to let something go and having trust that are those other 2 cups behind you. There's a new path full of love, a new beginning. There's love here. And here it is. I cannot make this up. And we're going to get victory over it in temperance and healing. We've been, unfortunately, on a journey, a lot of us, whether you've been on the positive side or the negative side. The tables always turn. We have the fated wheel of change here. On the devil card, this is restriction, codependence, fear, lower vibrational choices, addictions, obsessions, whatever. You know, we've all got our shadow side that holds us back. Let's call it that. Whether it's a person, place, situation, choices, decisions. The fated wheel of change is hitting this now. We have the 10 of Swords here. And we have the 7 of Cups. So where you were in fantasy world, that's closing out. Where you couldn't bring things into reality, or couldn't see reality, or didn't want to see with reality, or wanted to live in denial, you're about to get hit with the fated wheel of change. So to all my truth talkers, light beings, people in their pure intent, that have pure intentions in love, in their connections, in what they're doing, in helping people, in kind of, you know, feel like they're doing good, the highest good daily, and you know, you're not getting anything. This is going to end. This is going to spin. All illusion, all delusion, all betrayal, all everything in the dark's about to flip. And that's that collective energy that people are on social media platforms saying, I can feel something coming. Call it is it Armageddon, the reckoning? And can I say, with victory and temperance, that is the law of karma. That is the law of cause and effect. At some point, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, universally, the scales will tip. That is putting things in law and order of balance of elements, dark, light, all the elements, right? That is the next evolution. So that's like the tower crashing down. Now, is that going to affect you, light or dark, lower or higher vibrational? Absolutely. There's got to be healing, death, healing, walking away, justice. And whether this is you walking away or people walking away from you, or, you know, their backs are turned. These people that turn their backs on you, these people that betrayed you, these people that walked away from you, chasing a karmic, leading you on, intentionally betraying you on whatever level, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, money, wanted from you, were giving to others, whatever it is. Everybody has a scenario, right? Look at the justice. New path where it was imbalance, a reset cycle of imbalance. Yeah. Where they didn't want to see it. Didn't want to admit it. Didn't want to admit what they did to you. Didn't tell the truth. Saw their side of the story. Oh, they want to get ready to defend themselves because the high priestess is going to come out and show up anyone and everyone who wasn't on the page, not on the page with you, and who's been working against you. And the High Priestess reveals secrets, the hidden, the unknown, and only reveals it at the right time. There's going to be some wounded warriors putting the past behind them. Now they can get on and build a secure future with their 10 of Pentacles, with their 4 of Wands. Now that's the most secure, stable, foundation, abundant situation you can get, and that's what you're being given because of what you went through. So this is for all my people that are sitting there going, I am waiting for the death and rebirth. I am waiting for the coin to flip. It is. The higher up has made a judgment to move people on beyond their current, expand beyond their current vision, idea, truth, reality, inability. You're going to have to make a choice, the courage. You're going to have to take the action, male or female. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. What's more nurturing, stable? You're going to feel out of your depth. It's time to put in and create abundance and go with and for abundance, celebratory, and leaving this abandonment, rejection. Now, if you were abandoned, rejected, left out in the cold, you're getting celebration over that and a new start, because we've got the Ace of Swords here, and all of that information or opportunities will be coming in. Okay, we got through that, did we? The other half of you, who may be on the bottom of the wheel, who played people, cheated, lied, broke hearts, broke souls, whatever. You're about to go on a big journey. Yeah. And you are going to face, things are going to come fast. You're going to have to stand up and face the truth, tell the truth. Be a warrior or warrioress. And being pushed to evolve. Stand up for yourself, stand up for what's right, whatever. What's right for the good of all, not you. You know, the integrity of how you do things, why you do things, how you treat people. Hearing a lot of lies, manipulations. You know, some people here, it's bad enough to say, yeah, you will have to go and hide. You will have to remove yourself from places, situations. You may not be able to stay in the company or the town, because Spirit's about to send you off into the real world on a journey. Some of you are about to learn about when you're offered a beautiful gift, a wish fulfillment, you're passionate about a beautiful higher connections, soul connections, soul past life connections, whatever it is, love, romance, flourishing. This is so everybody flourishes. You know, Sun card, success. And where you were cold to this spiritual love, connection, purpose, place, situation. You really were quite in for self-gain here, stubbornness, immaturity, and hurt people. Well, the tables are turning, and you're probably going to be up in your own head, overwhelmed, feeling that and triggered. and going through it now. Because that's going to be your death and rebirth and transformation. And one of the biggest lessons here is when the universe tries to upgrade you, tries to throw you abundance, a blessing, a better life, a better person, place, situation, you know, with energy and abundance, and that's not just money and stuff like that, that's energy. I feel this is more about, we're going to teach you now about energy. And you're about to go on a little journey you may not like. You might be about to see and feel how your energy and your actions affect people. And that transformation has to occur to bring nurturing to everyone that you didn't want to do and deal with. And you were kind of Ten of Swords-ing everybody and being cold and just going forward for yourself, really. And I'm not talking about, doing it for my family, doing it for my children. I'm talking about everybody you treat. Everybody. Not just your own little circle. Everybody that you... Because the Aquarian age is about the humanitarian collective energy. So you break someone's heart to protect this little circle. You play with someone to protect this little circle. You mistreat, I don't care if you're a boss, a lover, whatever. You mistreat someone and you break that person because you weren't man or woman enough or mature enough to care about how you affect people. You affect that person that affects a ripple effect through the quantum field. So, that's on you. That's on your karma up until now, or your collective energy input is what I like to call karma, your collective energy input. And that's why the universe holds a mirror up to you. And you are going to get the flip of the coin. And rightly so. And I don't mean that in a horrible way or a vindictive way, but I'm into balance, temperance, how you affect people, how your energy affects people, and the ripple effect. When you understand energy, when you've seen spirit and energy for your entire life, and you see someone's auric field, and you can feel what they're going through, and you can feel how people affect people, most of you have no idea how you affect people. And you are then a part of that consciousness within that person. So don't run around thinking you can balance karma by apologies and things like that. That person has to heal. That damage in that person, place, or situation is on you. And we're stepping into a time where everybody needs to take accountability for that and have an understanding of the collective consciousness of energy. You affect the energy of that person. You affect the damage of that person. And that person can be pure, they can heal themselves, they can do their work, they can understand it, clear their stuff. But if they keep walking around and all the other people are still doing that, you will still affect that person. Maybe not to the degree, maybe there's different levels in learning and moving on and whatever. But my point is, we are now in the quantum field. We're in the Aquarian age. Detachment's going to be worse than ever. But can I tell you, the energy you put out there and how you affect humanity affects the collective consciousness, not just that person. You will know how I feel if you follow my channel about calling in, conjuring spirit guides, spell work, energy manipulation work. You all know how I feel about that. Because A, half of you don't know what you're doing. B, you're generally trying to bend someone's free will or take or steal or have an outcome for yourself. This is people that are not doing it from the light and pure intention. You're in control, manipulation of trying to get something you want. And half of it's love, and you think that's love. What I'm more concerned about is what you unleashed to the collective consciousness by doing that. And I am angry because we the healers, we the light workers, we the people, the empaths, the this, the that have to feel all this, heal all this, pray for all this, try and balance and feel like they're in this constant battle around people who can't be accountable for what they unleash energetically into the collective universe. If you went and studied energy and Tesla energy and all those quantum things, you will be horrified of probably and by the way, when you do energy manipulation and you conjure, okay, I have got a bit of an issue about this. Like, I connect to the Creator, we all connect through our guides, we all go through the Creator of all that is. But I ask to be shown, I ask to connect, right? You don't go up and conjure and call through. They come to you. If your gifts are naturally activated, if your gifts and talents, if your visions, if your spirit guides, if you're just connecting to the light, your spirit guides will come through to you. They will elevate you. They will grow you. Anyone that has to sit there and literally conjure and make it happen to elevate, you are not of the light. You are not in the light. You are not doing the work of the light. They are not gifts and talents. That is energy manipulation, and it is tied to the dark. I don't care if you're taking things to do it, because a lot of that's what's out there now. Let's take this and get out there and raise our vibration and see all these things. That is not what it's for. I'll give you my opinion of all the can things that they're bringing out now. I've got to be careful what I say. You know, psychedelic things, you know. Have they got healing plants, all this sort of stuff, all different sorts of things coming out now? You know what the modern world's doing. Absolutely. Natural medicine, plant medicine, absolutely has its place. Yes. Does it work? Does it heal stuff? Yes. Done through experienced shamans who have had it passed down through generations and ancestors, who have been trained for 20, 30 years in that. It's always ceremonial, and it's only ever done at specific times. It's not recreational. It's not so you can see some pretty colours and expand and raise your energy. It's not to be abused. Those things are used and should only be used by tribal elders, advanced people who have the spiritual ascension, the spiritual knowledge and wisdom, A, to protect you while you're taking it, B, they've been bestowed to do it by the higher up. And all you others that are doing it for fun, you are tapping in. You have open portals. You do bring stuff through. Well done. Well done. You have no idea what you brought through though, did you? You had no ancestor setting up energetic grids, higher protection, spiritual anointment, spiritual protection. Nope. And I'm sorry I'm coming across like this, but Spirit's getting real. And we've got to get real because we're heading into the quantum field. This is not a game. And playing with people and energy is not a game. It's not a game. There's a message from the higher up. Everything is being seen, watched, judged, and ruled. And that's why I'm coming through with the judge energy. Look at that. I channel energy. I channel. My voice changes. This is serious. They're getting serious now. See this equal? Do unto you others as you would have done to you. Affect someone's energy as you would affect others. I've had people that I've put work into, helped, through the goodness of my heart, grow, evolve, who have just completely, for no reason, turned on me, ghosted, abandoned. We've all had it done. How you treat others and what you pretended you didn't want to see is going to be exposed. About yourself, the collective, and all of the above. So I hope I can give some messages to those who are done, defeated, over it, need some serious, solid, real truth answers. I'm not here to make it sound all pretty. I'm here to talk the truth and channel the truth through the Creator. And these are the collective concerns. Not mine. Well, I kind of do agree with them. So as a collective, I would love everybody take it. I sit with this stuff. I have to check in with me and clear me, and nobody's perfect, but I can hold myself accountable. I can look at myself in the mirror and go, you did that. You did this, and this. Now hold yourself accountable. I can do that. I can honestly do that. No problem at all. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes like everybody else. But you know what? There's a difference between people who can hold themselves accountable and know when they're being in pure intention or not. And that's the lesson that's coming in. Take care. I've got to go wrap it up. It's been intense, but we need it for the next evolutionary growth. Thank you. Bye.